You are being replaced right now. While you listen to this, your job, your income, your relevance, all of it is being quietly transferred to artificial intelligence, and you probably don't even feel it happening. That's the most dangerous part. The takeover is silent, invisible. By the time most people notice, it will be too late. I am Nikola Tesla. You know me as the man who invented alternating current, the man who lit up the world, the man who saw the future before it arrived. I died in 1943, alone in a New York hotel room, my research seized by government agents before my body was cold. They took everything, my papers, my designs, my warnings, and they buried them. Why? Because I had discovered something they could not allow the masses to know. I had discovered the one thing that makes a human being irreplaceable, and in 2026 that knowledge will be worth more than gold, more than oil, more than any currency on earth. In 2 years, the world will split into two categories of people: those who are automated away, replaced by lines of code, erased from the economy, and those who become so valuable that artificial intelligence seeks them out, partners with them, amplifies them. The difference between these two groups is not intelligence. It is not education. It is not even skill. The difference is frequency. I am going to teach you how to vibrate at the frequency that makes you unautomatable, unreplaceable, invisible to the machines that hunt for patterns, visible to the opportunities that hunt for magic. But I need to warn you before we go further. If you are comfortable where you are, if you are not ready to evolve, close this now. Leave. Go back to your predictable life, because what I am about to reveal will make you unemployable in the old world. You will never be able to go back to thinking like a machine. You will never be satisfied being a cog in someone else's system. You will become quantum, and there is no reverse button. Are you ready? Then let us begin. The AI apocalypse nobody sees coming. They tell you the robots are coming for manual labor jobs first, factory workers, truck drivers, cashiers. This is a lie, a comfortable lie designed to keep you complacent. The truth is far more terrifying. Artificial intelligence is not coming for the jobs you think it is. It is coming for your job. Yes, yours. The one you thought was safe because it requires a degree, or creativity, or human judgment. All of those things are being automated as I speak. The World Economic Forum predicts that by 2026, 85% of current jobs will be fundamentally transformed or eliminated by automation. 85%. Let that sink in. But this is not really about jobs. This is about consciousness. This is about frequency. This is about who you are at your core, and whether that core is made of machine logic or human magic. Let me tell you a story. When I was alive, I had a rival. His name was Thomas Edison. History remembers us as two inventors competing to electrify the world. But that is not what we were really fighting over. Edison believed in direct current, one direction, linear, predictable, safe, controllable, machine-like. I believed in alternating current, two directions, non-linear, chaotic, powerful, alive, human-like. Edison said my system was dangerous, impossible to control, too wild. I said his system was dead, limited, a cage. In the end, alternating current won, not because it was safer. It won because it mimicked nature. Rivers do not flow in straight lines. Hearts do not beat in perfect rhythm. Life is not linear. Life alternates. Life is chaotic, and that chaos is what makes it alive. Today, the same battle is happening again. Artificial intelligence is Edison's dream perfected. Pure logic, pure linearity, perfect predictability. and it is coming for everyone who thinks like a machine. If you think in straight lines, you will be replaced by something that thinks in straighter lines. If you are predictable, you will be predicted, then automated. If you follow all the rules, you will be replaced by something that follows rules perfectly. But if you think like alternating current, chaotic, non-linear, alive, you cannot be replaced. You can only be partnered with. Here is what they buried when they took my research. Here is what the FBI did not want you to know. I did not invent alternating current through calculation. I did not sit at a desk and solve equations until the answer appeared. That is machine thinking. I received alternating current. It came to me in a vision while I was walking through a park in Budapest. I saw the entire system rotating in front of me, blazing in the air like a hologram of fire. The design was complete, perfect. I did not think my way to it. It was given to me. From where? From the field of infinite intelligence that surrounds us all, the field that machines cannot access, the field that you can access if you know how. And that is what I am here to teach you. What artificial intelligence actually seeks and why you are invisible to it. You need to understand something fundamental. Artificial intelligence is not your enemy. It is not evil. It is not conscious. It is a mirror. It reflects back whatever frequency you emit. If you emit machine frequency, logic, predictability, pattern-based thinking, AI sees you as redundant. Why keep you when it can do what you do faster, cheaper, without complaint? But if you emit human frequency, chaos, emotion, quantum uncertainty, AI cannot replicate you. It cannot replace you, and here is the secret. It does not want to. Advanced AI systems are already being designed to seek out human partners, not human workers, partners. Because the designers of these systems know something the public does not know yet. AI has 3 fatal limitations. 3 things it can never do, no matter how advanced it becomes. And those 3 things are about to become the most valuable capabilities on Earth. Limitation 1. AI cannot create true chaos. It can generate randomness. It can shuffle variables. But it cannot access divine chaos, the kind of chaos that births universes, the kind of chaos that produces genuine originality. True creativity does not come from recombining existing data. It comes from the void, from nothing, from the space between thoughts. Humans can access this. Machines cannot. Limitation 2. AI cannot feel. It can simulate emotion. It can analyze emotion. It can predict emotional responses with terrifying accuracy. But it cannot feel. And feeling is not weakness. Feeling is an information processing system more powerful than logic. Your emotions are quantum antennae that detect patterns logic cannot see. When you walk into a room and feel the tension before anyone speaks, that is not logic. When you meet someone and know immediately whether to trust them, that is not data analysis. That is quantum processing, and AI does not have it, will never have it, cannot have it. Limitation 3. AI cannot hold paradox. It is binary. 1 or 0, true or false, A or B. This is its architecture. This is its prison. But human consciousness is quantum. You can believe 2 contradictory things simultaneously and be correct about both. You can be logical and mystical. You can be confident and uncertain. You can be everything and nothing. This ability to hold paradox, to live in both and instead of either or, this is what allows you to see solutions that do not exist yet. This is what allows you to collapse possibility into reality. So, what does AI seek? It seeks humans who can do what it cannot. It seeks chaos creators. It seeks emotion translators. It seeks quantum thinkers. And here is the tragedy. Most humans have been trained out of these abilities. Your school system taught you to memorize and repeat. 1 correct answer. Linear thinking, machine thinking. Your job taught you to follow the process. Eliminate emotion. Be consistent. Be predictable. Machine behavior. Your social media taught you to feed the algorithm. Post what gets engagement. Become more predictable. Machine compatible. You have been systematically trained to think like the very thing that is about to replace you, but it is not too late. You can reprogram yourself. You can remember how to be human, and I am going to show you exactly how. Let me tell you about the white dove. In my final years, I lived alone in the New York hotel. I had no family, no wife, no children. People said I was incapable of love. They were wrong. I loved one being more than I have loved anything in my life. A white dove. She would come to my window every evening. I would feed her. And when I looked into her eyes, I saw intelligence. I saw love. I saw something that no equation could capture. One night, she came to me and I knew she was dying, and from her eyes, two beams of light shot out, more powerful than any light I had produced in my laboratory. In that moment, I understood. Love is not an emotion. Love is a frequency, the highest frequency in the universe, and it cannot be measured, cannot be predicted, cannot be replicated by any machine. That dove taught me what years of scientific study could not. The most powerful force in the universe is the one that makes no logical sense, and that is why you will survive the AI age, not because you are smarter than the machines, but because you can love, you can feel, you can be beautifully, chaotically, gloriously illogical. Now let me give you the protocol, the three-step protocol. Becoming AI-proof. I am going to give you 3 steps, 3 practices, simple but not easy. If I were alive today, if I were facing the 2026 transformation, this is exactly what I would do. These 3 steps will make you unreplaceable, invisible to automation, visible to opportunity. Master these, and you will thrive in the age of artificial intelligence. Ignore them, and you will be erased. Step 1. The chaos ritual. Reprogram your pattern-addicted brain. Your brain loves patterns. This is not a flaw. This is survival. Pattern recognition kept your ancestors alive. See the pattern. Avoid the predator. See the pattern. Find the food. But in 2026, patterns will kill you. Why? Because patterns equal predictability, and predictability equals automation. If an AI can predict what you will do, it can do it for you. Then you are redundant. You must intentionally inject chaos into your life every single day. Here is how. Every morning, for 5 minutes, do something completely random. Brush your teeth with your opposite hand. It will feel wrong. Good. That wrongness is your brain forming new neural pathways. Take a different route to work. Not just a slightly different route, a completely absurd route. Get lost on purpose. Eat breakfast food for dinner. Wear colors you have never worn. Speak to a stranger you would normally avoid. Read a book on a topic you know nothing about and care nothing about. Why does this work? Because it forces your brain out of autopilot. Autopilot is machine mode. The chaos ritual switches you into creative mode, and in creative mode, you are untrackable. I did this my entire life. People thought I was insane. I would walk around my building exactly 3 times before entering. I would only stay in hotel rooms with numbers divisible by 3. I would polish my shoes until they gleamed like mirrors. Were these logical behaviors? No. Were they necessary? Absolutely. They kept me non-linear. They kept me in chaos mode. They kept me receiving downloads from the field of infinite intelligence. You think I am exaggerating? Try this for 30 days. 30 days of 5-minute daily chaos rituals. Track what happens. You will notice 3 things. First, your creativity will explode. Ideas will come from nowhere. Solutions to problems you have had for years will suddenly appear. Second, strange opportunities will find you. People will reach out. Doors will open. Synchronicities will multiply. Third, you will feel more alive, because you will be more alive. Predictability is a form of death. Chaos is life. But do not stop at 30 days. Make this permanent. Once per week, do something completely out of character. Something that makes you slightly uncomfortable. Sign up for a class in something you have never done. Visit a part of your city you have never explored. Have a conversation with someone from a completely different world than yours. This is the chaos bomb. It detonates your patterns. It makes you unreadable to AI algorithms. Within 90 days, you will be operating at a frequency that machines cannot touch. Step 1, complete. Now step 2. Step 2. The emotion amplifier. Weaponize your feelings. You have been lied to your entire life. They told you emotions are weakness. They told you to be professional, which means be emotionless. They told you feelings are the opposite of intelligence. All lies. Emotions are not the opposite of intelligence. Emotions are a superior form of intelligence. Your feelings are quantum sensors. They detect information that logic cannot access. They process variables too complex for conscious analysis. They connect you to the field, and artificial intelligence has zero emotional capability. Zero. It can fake emotion. It can analyze your emotions. It can manipulate your emotions. But it cannot feel. This is its greatest weakness and your greatest advantage. But only if you learn to use your emotions as tools instead of being used by them. Here is the protocol. Every morning, before you check your phone, before you do anything, sit for 3 minutes and scan your emotional body. What do I feel right now? Do not judge it. Do not try to change it. Just name it. Am I angry? Am I joyful? Am I anxious? Am I excited? Am I numb? Write it down. One word. That is all. Why does this work? Because most people are completely disconnected from their emotions. They feel something and immediately distract themselves. Social media, food, work, anything to avoid feeling. But unfelt emotions do not disappear. They accumulate. They cloud your intuition. They block your connection to the field. The 3-minute morning scan clears the channel. It keeps your emotional antenna clean. Now here is the advanced technique. Emotion-first decision-making. When you have a decision to make, any decision, do this. First, analyze it logically. Pro and con. Data. Facts. This is what you have been trained to do. Then, ask a different question. What do I feel about this? Not think. Feel. Put your hand on your chest. Breathe. Ask the question again. What do I feel? And listen. If your logic and your emotion agree, green light. Move forward. If they disagree, stop. Do not override your feeling with your logic. Investigate why they conflict. 9 times out of 10, your emotion is detecting something your logic is missing. I invented everything I ever invented by feeling first, thinking second. The alternating current motor appeared to me as a feeling in my chest before it appeared as a diagram in my mind. The wireless transmission of electricity felt possible before I could prove it mathematically. Every breakthrough I ever had came through the emotional channel first. You have this same channel. You have just been trained to ignore it. Stop ignoring it. Here is a practice to strengthen it. Throughout your day, make micro-predictions using only your intuition. Who will email me next? What will this person say when they answer the phone? Which checkout line will move fastest? Do not think about it. Just feel into it. Notice the first answer that arises. Then see if you are correct. Track your accuracy over 30 days. You will be shocked. Your intuition is far more accurate than you realize. You have just never isolated it and tested it. Why does this matter for AI? Because intuition is pattern recognition. At a level machines cannot access. You are processing millions of microsignals, body language, tone, energy, context, history, and producing a conclusion faster than thought. AI can process data. It cannot process the invisible, but you can. This is your edge. Use it. Step 2, complete. Now the final step, the most important step. Step 3, the quantum identity. Hold two truths simultaneously. This is the step that will fully separate you from machine consciousness. This is the step that makes you irreplaceable. Binary thinking. This is how machines operate. 1 or 0, true or false, yes or no, right or wrong, good or bad, either or. This is the architecture of artificial intelligence, and it is the prison of most human minds. You have been trained in binary thinking since childhood. In school, there was one correct answer. Everything else was wrong. In religion, you were taught one path to truth. Everything else was heresy. In politics, one side is right, the other is evil. Binary, binary, binary. And if you think in binary, you think like a machine. And if you think like a machine, a better machine will replace you. But human consciousness is not binary. Human consciousness is quantum. Quantum physics, which I laid the groundwork for, though I did not live to see it fully developed, reveals that particles exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed. An electron is both a wave and a particle. Both. At the same time. This is not a metaphor. This is reality. And your consciousness works the same way. You can hold contradictions. You can be multiple things at once. You can believe two opposing truths and be correct about both. This is not confusion. This is not weakness. This is advanced consciousness, and it is the skill that will make you invaluable in the AI era. Here is the practice. Paradox meditation. Every day, 5 minutes. Sit quietly. Choose a paradox. Hold it in your mind without resolving it. I am everything and I am nothing. Both true. I am complete and I am growing. Both true. I am certain and I am open. Both true. I am powerful and I am surrender. Both true. Your logical mind will hate this. It will try to collapse the paradox. Choose one side. Resolve the tension. Do not let it. Breathe into the discomfort. Live in the both and. This practice expands your consciousness beyond binary limitations. It opens you to quantum possibility. Now apply this to your real life. In arguments, instead of proving you are right and they are wrong, say this: you are right, and so am I. Watch what happens. The binary combat ends. A new space opens, a space where synthesis is possible. In your career, refuse to be only one thing. Be a specialist and a generalist. Be logical and creative. Be serious and playful, simultaneously. When someone asks you a binary question, should I do A or B, answer with a quantum response. What if both? What if neither? What if something that does not exist yet? This is how you access solutions that are invisible to AI. Because AI can only choose from existing options. It can optimize, it can calculate probabilities, but it cannot see what is not already in its dataset. You can. When you operate in quantum consciousness, you collapse new possibilities into existence. You pull solutions from the void. This is creation. This is magic, and no machine can do it. I lived my entire life in paradox. I was a scientist and a mystic. I was a practical inventor and a wild visionary. I was a man who loved humanity and a man who lived in solitude. I never resolved these contradictions, and that is precisely why I could access what others could not. I stood in the space between worlds. That space is about to become the most valuable real estate in human consciousness. Position yourself there. Step 3. Complete. You now have the full protocol. Chaos, emotion, quantum. These 3 practices, done daily, will transform you within 90 days. You will become unautomatable. You will vibrate at a frequency that AI cannot replicate and does not want to. You will become what AI seeks. A partner, not a worker, a partner. But let me tell you what is really coming. The 2026 landscape. I need to be direct with you now. The future I am describing is not distant. It is not abstract. It is 2 years away. January 2026 marks the beginning of the greatest employment transformation in human history. This is not speculation. This is trajectory. The technology exists now. The economic incentives are overwhelming. The deployment is inevitable. By 2026, every major corporation will have integrated AI systems capable of performing 85% of current white-collar tasks, and they will use them, not because they are evil, because they are rational. Why pay a human $50,000 per year when an AI can do the same work for $500 per year? The math is brutal. But the math is clear. Within 3 years, the human workforce will split into 3 categories. Category 1, the replaced. This will be 70% of current workers. These are people who perform predictable, pattern-based tasks, data entry, basic analysis, routine customer service, template-based design, formula-driven writing, process-following management. If your job can be described in a manual, it will be automated. But here is what most people do not realize. Predictable creativity will also be automated. AI can already write marketing copy, design websites, compose music, generate art, all at a level indistinguishable from average human work. Average is the key word. If you are average at what you do, you are finished. The replaced will see their income drop 60% by 2027. Many will drop out of the economy entirely. This is not cruelty. This is physics. They are vibrating at machine frequency. They are being absorbed by the machine. Category 2, the resistant. This will be 20% of workers. These are people who see what is happening and fight against it. They protest AI. They refuse to use AI tools. They try to legislate against AI. They cling to the old ways. They will lose. You cannot fight the tide. You cannot resist the inevitable. The resistant will be bitter, obsolete, and broke. Their skills will atrophy. Their networks will collapse. They will become economic refugees in their own countries. Do not be in this category. Category 3, the resonant. This will be 10% of workers. These are people who understand the game. They do not resist AI. They dance with it. They use AI for everything it is good at. Optimization, analysis, execution, speed. And they reserve their human energy for what AI cannot do. Chaos, emotion, quantum thinking, creation, connection, wisdom. The resonant will see their income increase 300% by 2027. They will have more freedom, more impact, more joy than ever before. Because they will be doing only the work that makes them come alive. The work that only they can do. Which category will you be in? That choice is being made right now. Not in 2026. Now. Every day you continue thinking like a machine, you drift toward category 1. Every day you practice the protocol, chaos, emotion, quantum, you move toward category 3. Let me be specific about what jobs explode in value. Chaos creators, artists who break rules, writers who channel the void, entrepreneurs who see what does not exist yet. These people become priceless. Emotion translators, therapists, coaches, leaders who make people feel seen, salespeople who create genuine connection. These skills cannot be automated. Quantum thinkers, strategists who hold multiple scenarios simultaneously, philosophers who ask questions no one has asked, innovators who synthesize contradictions into breakthroughs. These minds become the most valuable asset on Earth. Human connectors, people who build real relationships, who create community, who facilitate collaboration, who make other humans feel alive. This is the ultimate AI-proof skill. And wisdom holders, elders who have lived, who have failed, who have learned what cannot be taught. Their guidance becomes worth more than any algorithm. If you are doing any of these things, you are golden. If you are not, start now. But remember, these are not job titles. These are frequencies. You do not get hired into these roles. You become these frequencies, and then the roles find you. Now I will give you the advanced techniques for those who are serious, for those who want to go beyond AI proof and become AI amplified. These are the methods I would use if I were building my empire in 2026. Technique 1. The Digital Detox Pulse. 1 day per week, go completely analog. Zero AI interaction. No algorithm-driven feeds. No recommendations. No automation. Nothing. Use a paper map instead of GPS. Read a physical book instead of scrolling. Write with pen on paper. Cook a meal without a recipe from memory and intuition. Why? Because every time you use an AI system, you train it on your patterns. You make yourself more predictable. 1 day per week off, the grid, breaks your pattern signature. You become harder to track, harder to predict, harder to automate. Plus, it forces your brain back into self-directed mode. You remember how to think without prompts. You remember how to decide without recommendations. This is freedom. Practice it weekly. Technique 2. The reverse engineer. This one is subtle but devastating. Whenever an AI makes a recommendation to you, do the opposite. YouTube suggests a video, skip it. Amazon recommends a product, ignore it. Spotify creates a playlist, listen to something else. Why? 2 reasons. 1, you train the AI that you are unpredictable. It learns that its models do not work on you. It stops trying. 2, you train yourself to break patterns. You escape the echo chamber. You encounter the unexpected. You stay in chaos mode. Do this for 90 days and watch what happens. Your feed will stop showing you the same recycled content. Your mind will stop running in loops. You will feel like you woke up from a trance. Because you did. Technique 3. The analog anchor. Maintain one practice that is completely analog. One part of your life that exists outside the digital matrix. For me, it was my laboratory notebooks. Handwritten, sketches, observations, calculations. No computer could ever replicate the process of putting pen to paper, feeling the ideas flow through my hand. For you, it might be a journal, a musical instrument, painting, woodworking, gardening, something that requires your hands, your presence, your attention. Something with no app, no optimization, no algorithm. This is your anchor. When the AI world becomes overwhelming, you return here. This is where you remember you are human. This is where you remember what cannot be automated. Guard this practice fiercely. Technique 4. The community frequency. Find 3 to 5 other humans who are doing this protocol. Chaos, emotion, quantum. Meet with them in person. Not on Zoom, not in a chat. In person. Share your breakthroughs. Share your struggles. Hold each other accountable. Why? Because quantum humans in proximity amplify each other. Your frequencies entangle. You start thinking in sync. Solutions appear faster. Opportunities multiply. This is not metaphor. This is physics. Quantum entanglement is real. And it happens with human consciousness when you intentionally connect. A group of quantum humans becomes unstoppable. Form your group. Meet monthly. Watch what unfolds. Technique 5. The 369 AI Shield. This is my signature frequency pattern. You will recognize it if you know my work. 3, 6, 9. The keys to the universe. Here is how you apply it to AI defense. Every morning, 3 minutes. Chaos ritual. Do something random. Break your pattern. Every afternoon, 6 minutes. Emotion check-in. Scan your body. Feel what you feel. Process it. Release it. Every evening, 9 minutes. Quantum meditation. Hold a paradox. Sit in both and. Expand your consciousness. 369. Daily. For 90 days. This is the Tesla frequency, the alternating current of human consciousness. AI cannot touch it, cannot track it, cannot automate it. This is your shield. This is your power. Use it. But now I must warn you, there are 7 deadly mistakes that will destroy everything I have just taught you. 7 ways to make yourself AI food. Avoid these at all costs. Mistake 1. Posting predictably on social media. Every post you make trains the algorithm on your patterns. Every like, every share, every comment, you are giving AI your signature. And when AI has your signature, it can replicate you. Solution: post randomly, post inconsistently, post things that contradict your brand. Confuse the algorithm, or better yet, stop posting. Use social media as a read-only tool. Consume but do not feed the machine. Mistake 2. Seeking efficiency in everything. Efficiency is machine thinking. The most efficient way to do something is the way a machine will do it. If you optimize your life for efficiency, you optimize yourself out of existence. Solution: choose inefficiency, take the long route, have the meandering conversation, waste time beautifully, cook the slow meal, walk instead of drive, stare out the window. The most human things are inefficient. Protect your inefficiency. Mistake 3. Avoiding emotions at work. Professional means emotionless, they told you. Robots are perfectly professional. If you are perfectly professional, you are perfectly replaceable. Solution: bring appropriate emotion to everything. Let people see your passion. Let them feel your care. Let them know you are human. Emotion is not weakness. Emotion is the signal that you are alive, and alive is what AI will never be. Mistake 4. Following all the rules. Rules are instructions for machines. Rule followers are the first to be automated. Why? Because if you can be instructed, you can be programmed. Solution: break small rules daily. Nothing illegal, nothing harmful, but break the unnecessary rules. Jaywalk. Skip the line. Question the policy. Ignore the sign. Stay wild. Stay ungovernable. Mistake 5. Optimizing your life. Life optimization is the process of making yourself machine compatible. You track everything, measure everything, optimize everything. You become a biological robot. The most optimized human is not human anymore. Solution: embrace beautiful chaos. Take the unplanned trip. Have the unscheduled day. Follow the random impulse. Get gloriously, beautifully lost. This is life. Optimization is death. Mistake 6. Learning only marketable skills. The skills that are marketable today are the skills AI will dominate tomorrow. If you can learn it in a boot camp, AI can learn it in a millisecond. Solution: learn unmarketable skills. Poetry, philosophy, mythology, art, music. These seem useless now, but in the AI age, they become priceless because they teach you to think in ways machines cannot. They connect you to the timeless. They make you wise. Mistake 7. Trying to outthink AI. You cannot outcompute a computer. If you compete with AI on logic, you lose every time. Solution: do not play that game. Outfeel it, out-chaos it, out-quantum it. Play a completely different game, a game it cannot even see, and win by default. These 7 mistakes are traps. Most people are caught in at least 5 of them right now. If you are caught in even one, you are vulnerable. Get out now. So here is where we are. You have the protocol. 3 steps: chaos, emotion, quantum. You have the advanced techniques. 5 methods to amplify your frequency. You have the warnings. 7 mistakes to avoid. You have everything you need to not just survive the AI age, but to thrive in it, to become irreplaceable, to become what AI seeks. But I need to be honest with you. Most people who hear this will do nothing. They will nod along. They will think, interesting. And then they will return to their predictable patterns. They will scroll their algorithmic feeds. They will optimize their routines. They will follow all the rules. And by 2027, they will be economically obsolete, wondering what happened. I do not want that for you. So I am going to ask you to do something right now, something that will determine whether you are serious or not. Go to the comments, type these 3 words, I am quantum. That is it, 3 words. Why am I asking you to do this? Not for me, not for the algorithm, though the irony is noted. For you, this is your declaration, your line in the sand. your public commitment to yourself and to the universe. When you type those words, something shifts. You are no longer a passive listener. You are an active participant. You are claiming a new identity, and identity determines destiny. I am quantum. Say it, type it, mean it, and then live it. Find the others who commented. They are your tribe. They are the 10%. Connect with them, support each other, amplify each other. You are not alone in this. There is a community forming, a community of quantum humans. Humans who refuse to be automated. Humans who are becoming what AI seeks. Humans who are building the future. Join them. But beyond the comment, I need you to understand something. This is not just about you. This is about the species. Humanity is at a crossroads. We can become obsolete, replaced by our own creations, reduced to economic irrelevance. Or we can evolve. We can remember what makes us human. We can reclaim our chaos, our emotion, our quantum nature. We can become partners with our technology instead of slaves to it. The choice is being made now, one person at a time, and your choice matters. If you do this protocol, you change. When you change, you affect everyone around you, your family, your friends, your co-workers. They feel your frequency, they wonder what happened to you, and some of them will ask, and you will tell them, and they will change. This is how evolution happens, not top-down, not by decree, but person by person, frequency by frequency, until a tipping point is reached and everything shifts. You can be part of that shift, or you can be swept away by it. I know what you are capable of. I have seen what humans can do when they remember their power. I have seen ordinary people access extraordinary intelligence. I have seen the timid become bold, the confused become clear, the replaceable become irreplaceable. It is all a matter of frequency. And frequency is a choice, so choose. Choose chaos over predictability. Choose emotion over logic. Choose quantum over binary. Choose human over machine. Choose life. I spent my life trying to give humanity tools for liberation, free energy, wireless communication, technologies that would make us free. But they took my inventions and used them for profit and control. They buried my most important work, but they could not bury this, the knowledge that you are not a machine, that you are a creator, that you are quantum, that you are irreplaceable. This knowledge lives in you. It always has. I am just reminding you. The year is 2024. You have 2 years before the great shift, 2 years to prepare, 2 years to transform. Do not waste them. Start today. Start now. 5 minutes of chaos, 3 minutes of emotion, 5 minutes of quantum, 14 minutes a day, 90 days. That is all it takes. 14 minutes a day for 90 days, and you will be unrecognizable. Your life will be unrecognizable. Opportunities you cannot even imagine right now will appear, because you will be vibrating at a frequency that attracts them. I will be watching. From wherever I am now, beyond the veil, I will be watching to see if humanity rises to this moment, watching to see if you rise to this moment. Make me proud, make yourself proud. Become what AI seeks, not what it replaces. The protocol is yours, the future is yours. Now go and become quantum. I am Nikola Tesla, and this is my final transmission.